What up? What's up, guys? It's Bishop. Here giving you a news issue. Now, this is a new video I did, and it's just something that I'm kind of doing out of a little anger, a little frustration going on. As many of you have heard, if you haven't heard, you're about to hear, John McCain, who's running for Republican president candidate, he is, his VP is a girl named like Sarah Palin. I don't know how to. Anyway, and this lady, Mrs. Palin, because she's married with kids. One of her kids is pregnant, and that kid is 17 years old. That girl, that daughter. And my biggest issue with all this is, why is it on the news? Like, what is the big deal? Let me be honest with you. A hurricane just came by and leveled people's houses out, but I'm really glad that our news is broadcasting about this woman's 17-year-old daughter being pregnant. You know, there's local firefighters and police officers saving lives and doing heroic things. Even people, you know, who aren't under like a firefighter, even people do heroic things. But that's not mentioned on the news. No, like CNN and all these NBC, all these news things are focused on Sarah Palin, whatever her name is, his daughter, because she's pregnant and she's 17. And what does that have to do with Mrs. Palin? I mean, girl 17 years old, she made the decision. Her mom didn't make the decision for her. So what's the big issue? Why are the news stories making such a big deal about it? If it affects her, you know, her running thing because her daughter's pregnant, then the people running for her, you know, don't really look under the political side of things. Now, I don't want to get into politics because that is just crazy. But from a outsider watching the news, that's why I'm so turned off on the news. I mean, they censor everything. Truthfully, they censor everything. And like when something happens with Britney Spears or Paris Hilton, that's on it. But not people saving other people's lives. Not, you know, help needed across the world. You know, for kids suffering, not having food or anything like that. No, that's only shown at like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. And I don't know how legit those are. But I'm really glad that we as a country, I love America, don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of issues going on. But it frustrates a 20-year-old college student when he comes home knowing that a hurricane just came through, you know, knowing that there's issues going on worldwide, and we're focusing on this Mrs. Palin's 17-year-old pregnant daughter. I mean, it frustrates me. And you guys might disagree. You guys might agree. You have your own opinion. I have my own. And if it is something that is going to affect, you know, Republican runner John McCain, then it affects him, whatever. But it really shouldn't. I mean, people shouldn't look at that and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to vote for McCain because he chose her. You know, there's more issues involved with it than that. But what I'm saying is, it's frustrating turning on news, and I turn on a few stations. I'm like, oh, what's going on in the world? You know, because a lot of times, you know, people want to pray for people in need that they might not know or might not hear about until our news broadcasts it. And this is the issue on a few stations that I'm dealt with. It's around 5 o'clock too. That's when people get home from work and turn on the news. That's what they want to see? No, that's not what they want to see. You know, I think news would get more respect if they didn't censor stuff and told more than just the evil and destruction in the world. I mean, that's why a lot of people think America is so bad, is because news corrupts it and makes us look bad by only showing, you know, negative things. Some news stations only show the Republican side, others show the Democratic side, and certain people watch that news station because that's the side they're on. Give the truth, you know, give the truth. That's my news issue going on right now. Same with Paris Hilton, Britney Spears. Drama comes up with them, it's on the world news. Why? That just doesn't make sense to me. But that's my few cents I just threw out in the air. So tell me what you guys think. And just one more thing. I am sure that Mrs. Palin did not just go up to her daughter and say, like, go out and get pregnant. Go on out there. That's what I want for you. No, that's it. And that's the thing. Because if anything, Mrs. Palin, kind of knew within the past, few weeks or whatever that this was coming because nobody else did. Hopefully she knew about it. So why she knew that the news would blow this up and take it to a whole nother level. She wouldn't want that. In Senator Obama, he's even making speeches saying, hey, don't listen, don't worry about her family. That's not what the focus is on right now, because he knows, hey, people are going to see me say that and think, hey, I'm a nice guy, I'm doing this, I'm telling them not to focus on that. It's just blown up. It's just extra drama. And I didn't even mention this earlier when I was talking about firefighters and police officers. Teachers. Look at them. Those are heroes. Teachers don't get paid a dime barely. But they're educating people to grow up and become presidents, become vice presidents, become firefighters, become police officers. Teachers deserve to get paid more. That is the truth. That's real talk right there. Teachers deserve more than what they get. I don't care what level. Everybody goes through all the grades. Grade school to high school. Grade school, you learn, littler things. High school, more, educated things. College, boom, you're learning your major. These teachers need to get paid more. But they're not on the news. They're not interviewing some of these people's teachers to see where they got, how they got to where they are, because the teacher's educating their minds. No. You won't see that on there. Alright guys, I'll see you later.